Hello, today we will be working on this model using OnShape. This is a pretty easy model. I'll walk through it. It only had, I believe, 11 steps, and the last 2 steps were to duplicate the shape. So let me show you the drawing. All right, here's the drawing. So feel free to take a screenshot of this and put it onto a second screen or print it out, and then have this ready. So let's get started. All right, we have OnShape open here. This is the free subscription of OnShape. Okay, let's go to Create, Document. First thing we're going to do is we're going to concentrate on this top plane right here. We're going to pull this in, and let's click on that top. So to do that, we just click, hold, and drag and pull that in. All right, so now let's go with top view. We're going to create a sketch on this top, and we're going to use this origin right here. So click on top to get in that sketch. Okay, and now we will create our first hole, which is a diameter of 28 in this area right here. We're going to use the origin to start with, and then go over here, hover, type in 28, and it automatically pops. If it's black, that means it's fully constrained, and that's good. That's what we want. If it's blue, that means these points are not touching. So you have to combine those 2 points together. All right, so let's keep going. You want this black. So we're going to create the next circle, which is a radius of 25 or diameter 50. Okay, and now we're going to create the top area right now. So if we still in that circle, if we go up here straight up, we can see that dotted line. That's what we want to see. It says it's horizontal and it's in line with this point right here. Perfect. So now we can hover over this, and we're going to put in first is a radius of 20 or double that, and then the second one is 35, double that, and that's going to be 70. Okay, so now we're going to create a connection line between these two. We're going to connect it from here to here. So let's do that. Let's click on line. Let's click on this point right here, and then this point right here. Escape. Now you can see this is overlapping. That's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to create a tangency between these two guys, and we go over here. We can hit T or tangent, this button right here, and it fixes that for us. Okay, now we want to do the same here. It's not even touching, so we're going to now make this tangent with that. So let's click on this and hit T for tangent, and that didn't work. So just to fix that, we're going to go to here to extend, and we're going to extend this guy. Click here and just pull down until we get it extended. All right, escape. Now let's click on this guy, then this guy, hit T for tangency, and it should fix that for us. All right, so we want to concentrate on only one of these sides right now. So I'm going to create a line right through here, and we're going to do a mirror function after that. So clicked on that line, and that was, you can see that was horizontal, and it's on the same line as that point. Perfect. Escape to get out of that. Let's hit M for trim, or we can go way over here. We can hit trim. Let's click that guy, and let's trim these guys. So just kind of drawing right over top of them, and I can trim that guy too. So let me get that. I want to put a box in here. So let's put that box. It is 12 millimeters total width. So I'm going to divide that by 2, so only 6. So, and I want that straight down. Now if this is crooked, we can fix that in a second. I'll show you how to do that. See that? So we'll click there and we'll hit vertical, and that will fix it vertically. Let's hit D for dimension. Let's go from origin here to here, and we're going to hit that. That's going to be 6 millimeters. All right. We're going to keep this line. We're not going to get rid of that because we're going to extrude this separately. So I think this is ready to extrude. We're going to, we have got to tell this how long to go. I forgot that. So D for dimension here to here, and it didn't take it. Let's undo that. Let's go D for dimension here to here. Okay, perfect. And we're going to put in 100. And now we want to put in a little notch in here. So let's click on our rectangle right here. We hit escape to get out of that. I'm just going to put a rectangle right here. We could just do that right there. D for dimension. We could take it from this line to this line, and it's going to be the 6 millimeters also. And let's hit escape to get out of that. Let's pull this over. We definitely want it over. And then we want to take a distance to this bottom edge right here from origin. So D for dimension, click here, go all the way to here, and that's going to be 79. Okay, and then we can do some trim. So M for trim, we're going to trim that, and trim. There we go. And we can trim this too. Okay. All right, and since this is going to be a hole, we got to trim those, and that's a hole also. Okay, green check. We're final with that, I believe. So now we want to rotate this and we want to extrude this. So to rotate that, I use my right mouse button to hold that down, and it does that. So if you want to pan, you can hold down your middle mouse button or your scroll wheel, and it will allow you to pan. Next, we're going to do some extrusions. So first, we're going to extrude up this bottom right here. This is going to go 24 millimeters high. So 24, enter, green check. Now we're going to create the rest of them. Notice our sketch disappeared. We can fix that by just going here, clicking its eyeball, and that will show our sketch again. Let's go back to extrude. We're going to click on this guy right here, and we're going to extrude this one 36 millimeters. So 36, enter, green check. And now we're going to extrude this one right here. Let's go extrude, grab this guy, and we're going to pull it up, and we're going to actually just pull it up 24, and we're going to have to modify that in a minute. But I do want it a solid new. I want a different color, so it's going to be a separate part. Now we got 3 parts. We're going to create one more part, which is this final one right here. Let's go to extrude this guy right here, and this is 10 millimeters. Green check. Perfect. All right, there's the start of everything. And now we should start unioning these together. And let's hide some of these planes because they look a little messy. Click on the plane, click Y, or you can go over here and click this little eyeball. That will not show it anymore. And we don't need to see the sketch anymore. We can get rid of the sketch, click on the little eyeball. So there's our 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say union all these together. Union means to unite everything, so it becomes one. Green check. Notice they're all the same color, and now we have only one part. Perfect. So let's create a chamfer on this edge right here, and then chamfer that area right there. Okay. But there is one thing we want to check, and that is what is the distance between here and here. So let's go with measure. Go down here and measure. We're going to click on this point right here. We're going to click on that point, and we're looking at our Y distance. See the little Y back there? We want to know that Y. So left click, right click, Control C does a copy. That's what we want to do. Copy that right there. And now we can do a chamfer on this edge right here. And this chamfer will have 2 different sizes. So we're going to have 2 distances. If you don't see that, then just click right there, get 2 distances. And let's go with the first one is we need to go from 36 to 24, so that's 12. And then the second one is that 40 number that we had. So Control V does a paste, enter, and we can see that it doesn't look proper. Flip this, and now it looks much better. Perfect. And green check. So now we fixed that. All right. So now what we want to do is mirror this. So we're going to mirror amongst this plane right here, this face. So let's go with mirror. Click on that guy. We're going to mirror plane. That's this guy. Green check. Perfect. All right. Now we are done with the very first one. Okay. Now we need to take this, and we're going to take this entire thing and rotate it 60 degrees to the left. All right, that's pretty easy. Let's just make a circular pattern. We're going to click on this entire body right here. Axis of the pattern is this origin right here, or this cylinder. It's allowing me to choose a cylinder. Notice I can make different shapes, and I'm going to choose 2, and I'm going to choose this as 60. So 1 is this, 2 is this, and then we can union them both together by clicking add and merge with this guy right here. Green check. All right, let's add a fillet to this inner corner right here, and we're done with this model. 5 millimeters, perfect. All right, and there's our model. Okay, so now if we want to start drafting that, let's go to new tab, insert new tab, create a drawing, ENCB millimeters, okay. All right, so we're gonna click on our part, we're gonna drop it into position. I'm gonna create a top view, and that should, yep, perfect. Now it's gonna project a view, and then we wanna project one more view right over here. So I just clicked on there and projected that. All right, so let's go to D for dimension. Where is that? This guy right here. And now remember, we're gonna, basically everything's gonna come from this origin point right here. So, why is it not choosing it? There you go, perfect. All right, and we can take that one, 79, this guy. Cancel that, escape to get out of that, deeper dimension to get back in there, and just pull that guy up, and then we can escape and we can move this guy around a little better. Okay, D again to get back in dimensioning, 20, and then this guy is 35, and this happens to be in two places, so we're going to double click on that guy, click right there, 2 dash, we can copy that, Control C, and then left click to get out of there. The reason I'm going to do that is I'm going to click here, Control V to paste it, gets that. Okay, D for dimension, get back in this guy, fix this guy up. Okay, now we're gonna create some center lines going between here and here. So let's go over here to 2-point center line, click on that right there, the center basically, and that, and then let's click on this and then the center point of that. Perfect. Escape to get out of that. D for dimension, we're gonna click on this guy and then this guy, and it doesn't give me the angle right away because it actually shows a point. D for dimension again, choose that, choose this, pull it off, perfect. All right, and then another dimension, we're gonna click that right there, pull that guy out, make it look pretty, kind of position it in the, so it looks good. Okay, and next is checking this view right here. Let's go D for dimension, here to here, 36, 24, and 10. Now we got to go overalls. So this here to here, 156.6. So we got, we can get the overall here to here, 160. And that completes our drawing. Thanks for watching. Bye.